In today's video, we will talk about the most mysterious ancient civilization in the Americas. They carved giant stone heads with no metal tools, but who were they and how did they do it? The mystery begins in the tropical lowlands of Mexico and Guatemala, where archaeologists have found colossal stone heads. The civilization that made them is called the Olmec. It dates back to 1200 BCE, which makes it the oldest major Mesoamerican culture we know of. The Olmec lived in a time when other cultures like the Egyptians and the Greeks were building their first great cities. But unlike those cultures, the Olmec civilization was completely unknown until the 1800s. What makes them so mysterious is that they carved these giant heads with no metal tools. In fact, archaeologists have never found any evidence of metal tools or weapons in the entire region. So, how did they do it? Well, they must have used stone tools, but they might have also used fire and water to help them. You see, in the jungles of the Olmec, there are huge flat stones that look like natural surfaces, but archaeologists have found evidence that people used them to sharpen their tools. The Olmec civilization was also the first in the Americas to use a writing system, but it was a difficult language to decipher. And even though some progress has been made in recent years, most of their writing remains a secret. The Olmec civilization lasted for centuries, but around 400 BCE, the great cities were abandoned. And by 150 CE, the civilization had completely disappeared. But their legacy lived on in the art and culture of later Mesoamerican civilizations such as the Maya and the Aztec. So what can we learn from the Olmec? Well, they show us that complex civilizations can develop independently in different parts of the world. They also show us the importance of art and culture in human history. And they remind us that there is still so much that we don't know about the ancient world. If you want to learn more about the Olmec, I suggest you visit the British Museum's website. They have a great collection of Olmec artifacts, including several of the giant stone heads. Thanks for watching. See you next time.